today, Field of Glory Empires. Now, those of you who don't know this game, I figure most of you do, but this is as you can sort of see it, something of your sort of typical, paint the map, whatever color, classical era game. And I may need to grab a Coke here in a minute. But what is really cool is that you can resolve the battles, if you have it, in Field of Glory Empires, or Field of Glory 2. This is Field of Glory Empire. So you can do that. I don't know that we're going to be doing much, if any, of that today. And hello, Jam, today, because time constraints, quite honestly, and to a point, maybe in a few cases, not so useful. Right. Okay. Well, I also want to confess a little bit here. There are so many bright and shiny objects out there to go and play, and many of them coming from Slytherin Matrix, that I really haven't been playing this game that much. I did pull up a save that I had, and I played a couple of turns and then came back to this save just to sort of figure out where I was in this game, if you know what I mean. And so we're going to be playing this today. So this is one of my, just on my own playthroughs, playing as the Ptolemaics. That's another way of sort of saying Egypt at this time. And we are currently at war with the Antigonids, another Diadochi faction, if you will. The Seleucids are off over here. The Macedonians over there, the other sort of Diadochi faction. So we're going to be continuing this today. Now we're going to be taking a look. What we need to do here is, and first off, no game's perfect, at least, for everyone. But one thing I really like about this game is that it's not, building stuff is not based on gold, money, or however you want to say it. It's based on labor, and it's based for each territory. So some territory way out here who has very little, takes a long time to build anything. You have to be a bit concerned about that. But it's in a way more realistic than a lot of games. So I'm just looking for territories that don't have something actively being built in them, where money is used very much to pay for armies, in which we're having a bit of a financial loss per turn here, which isn't good. We want to get the army going down. Hey, Beam Slam. No, this is Field of Glory Empires, not the DLC. Or did they have a DLC for this? I don't think so. Maybe if somebody did. Well, I know there's a Field of Glory 2 Persian DLC, which is back further in time. This is after the death of Alexander the Great and the wars of the Diadochi, or the successor states, is where we're at now. Okay, so this territory here, this region is thriving. One slave after the battle in Syria, which we had last turn. Turns are 1 year long. That's one thing I don't necessarily, it's sort of abstracted, all these games, but I would make it at least seasonal, if not monthly turns at this sort of scale. But that, no game's perfect. So we're cranking out a lot of food here, but okay, we get some more slaves. Public works have been completed in Thebes here, and support for local priests. Some people are forming trouble in the region of, okay, by local. So that isn't very good, that part of it. Obelisk. So we need to see what we want to do. Now, just a lot of what we're going to be doing is explaining each territory has building slots basically based on the size of the population and what they're doing. These guys are cranking out huge amounts of food, and I think we're going to change over to, we're going to move some of that here in a moment. And buildings here, these are the types of buildings. One, this is public works, equivalent to roads or tracks. Or okay, there is, I may have that. That's not what I'm playing today. Beam Slam, maybe I should be, but this is what I had ready. And so buildings with, or structures, however you want to say it, with a, because they're not all buildings, it can be like branches and canals and whatever, that have a green border do not take up building slots. So we have to keep numbers of buildings in mind. So, and what I really want to do is increase money coming in. So I am looking for that. Okay, that would be 6 turns. Now what we're going to do, and this looks like it's incredibly large. Still paying attention to food production there. Get some stuff going into the more cultural aspects. Now food, money, let's get that going. We're getting a lot more money this way. It'll hopefully reduce our deficit spending right now. Yeah, we're almost done with the harbor. As we can see here, we're mostly cranking out food. Way out here, we got done with this building. Guard tower, this has been completed. We only have 4 building slots. We've used 2 so far. One for the palisade, another for a stud farm, which does help us with our food way out here. I do love roads, and I do love stuff that don't take up slots, but no, we'll go with 8 turns to build that. Basically just deserts. Just making sure this province here is currently under the control of the Antigonids. And I don't want to increase my army in size for financial reasons. We have greatly reduced the cost of well, reduced our spending or increased our income that will keep us from going down, our debt going up. Or, oh boy, I'm mumbling now. Sorry. Well, we have the Nabateans are our allies here in our war against the Antigonids. So the game isn't playing the DLC, although the new DLC features are active. Okay, good, John. So I probably do have it. I just sort of wanted to jump into a campaign I was somewhat familiar with today. So I think that is good. And if you guys got any particular tips, hints, because as you can tell, I have played this, but I have not played this as much as I should, probably. I do love empire building games. And what's nice about this game and setup is that you have meanings for the battles you're going to do. Okay, well, they're attacking this army here. We could export this attack here, or this battle, but it really isn't worth the trouble. So what we're going to do is just view battle. And we can see here we have a significantly bigger army. than theirs, and we'll see how this works. Okay. Right, so we've won the battle. We just cleared them away. That was over Syria. Now over this Phoenicia area. We'll also view it because it isn't really worth fighting. Now what is also sort of nice with this battle is depending on the terrain, whether it's mountainous or whatever, it will narrow the battlefield. If you have a larger army and you have stuff out on the flanks, you will be able to flank, or it will sort of flank the enemy and be significant element. So if you have particularly a smaller but high quality army, this could give you a real benefit. Okay, we won the battle, which of course we knew we would. A few units did escape. So, they're going to continue processing the turnout. And we can see we're currently a stable monarchy with -4 on aging tokens. So we're doing pretty well. You don't want to become too decadent. You don't want to become a do I see some good examples in here? Like an old monarchy, I guess is how they put it. Right, we're up at the top here for legacy points. Okay, new decision available. Receive extra troops in your capital. Cost of legacy points. Now, do we want to use it? We don't have enough legacy points right now, but we could do that if we had them. Yes, after weeks of trouble, minus is unrest here. Okay, they're unrest, but they're occupied by the enemy, which is maybe what's causing the unrest. Yeah, they may come back. Right. Now. Okay, what I want to do here, I think. Now, the main army here. Can I move? I don't want to merge all of these. Well, you know. Okay. That's how we do it. Looking at strength. So I want to keep this. Well, I want this second army to be a little bit smaller. Don't know if it's enough, but I want to take this smaller army over here and get Cyprus. That'll take 2 turns to get there. And the field army commanders both survive. Oh, you mean in the last battle? Yes. Right, now we need to look, and you can see where they've completed buildings. So, and you can shuffle. These are the current build options you have. And so you can't just purely min-max everything. If you don't like any of your current options, you can hit the shuffle, and next turn, next year, you can see what comes up. But again, I'm looking, we have 3 more slots open. Okay, a clay pit produces stone. That's a long time. Oh, it does do food. I'm trying to look at a little faster. It costs me money. Okay, now here, with a street parlor with bonus from papyrus, we'll get more money and more culture. So, and it's going to be pretty quick to build. So we'll do that there. Out here on the edge of the desert with a fairly small population. We currently have 0.6 slots used. Okay, so if we did this, 2 nearby structures would produce more expected base changes, 18. So if we got the ranch going, other structures would have the required cattle. Whether it's, I don't know, tanning hides, market. But yeah, that looks like a good supply source for us. We got our shepherds down here. Yeah, I don't want to spend the money. Okay, well here would be more money as well for another street parlor. And food currently is okay. Manpower. Okay, we're doing fairly good on manpower, so I guess we'll go with this. Again, 0 out of 4, so we have slots, so we wouldn't get, unless we get tar somewhere. Okay, crafter district. I like that because, again, doesn't use a slot up and would generate more income. For us. Yeah, I thought there was one place we hadn't. Maybe we already have. Looked at everywhere there's likely to get an improvement. Nabateans are helping us out. They're going to stay. I guess we're going to move our main field army over to there. See if we can get that locked down while our Navy transports over our secondary army. I am watching our money go down. As it goes through all of the various nations fairly quickly. Okay, we're staying at a stable monarchy, so that's good. New decisions. Spend metal to acquire more money or manpower. Okay, well, we currently have 315. I would. No, we're currently. Yeah, we'll go for this. No. Okay. Acting as barbarians there, they conquered Galilee. Down here. Well. So this time period has fascinated me for years now. The time of Alexander the Great and his successors. Don't know how much lumber we need because we're already getting some of that. Infrastructure. Public health is very, very good. I am... Money, okay, there we go. I guess money from salt, but not from leather. Okay, but we can get that going. And it's one of those sort of could go different ways. Nearby structures, we didn't get a lot of money from that. We have 2 more slots left unless we increase our manpower. Needs flat trading acquired, can be imported from Coney. We'll unlock that. I think we're going to go with this because this will get will improve other regions. Flax, basically food, and also of course produces flax. More money from other bonuses. Okay, market. So, well, yeah, that looks good fairly quickly. We have plenty of slots available for it. Maybe we'll end up being able to get some dyes and other things. Okay, more metal would be nice, more money, though we don't have the copper or iron immediately available. But yeah. Gold, the sinews of war. Okay, a fortune teller. Don't have drugs and herbs, but of course I love roads. Love roads, but let's see if we were to there we go. I'm going to keep that building effectively. Okay, we don't have the sales. Yeah, we'll go with that. We gotta try to look after the balance of our population, its health. Culture to me is an important element in society, obviously. don't know how I should say this, and it's sort of the Hellenistic culture here that is spread during this time, and it intermixes with the various local cultures. Not food as it is. Okay. Okay, so now we have a battle here. It just 12 on 3 isn't really worth even trying to play out. So our skirmishers take them down, so we'll have an easier time of taking them out. Yes. Oh, we have a naval battle here. Now, you can't export naval battles because there isn't seas of glory, waves of glory. So that would be a really cool game. So there's no real strategy in playing this, just obviously like everything else. So those ships with range weapons, various ballista, catapults, first hit that's coming in for a flank attack. Very simple. 2 of our ships. There's not 2 of ours, but we've carried the day. So very good. Would have liked it without loss, but still. So we can do its processing. Okay, we're continuing to be a nice stable monarchy, which is good. New decision: merchant and patrician spend money to acquire metal and power. Okay, that was from before, so we've lost our big reserve of metal, and we've gotten a much bigger reserve of money. Okay, merchant. Buy metal from merchants? No, we just sold. Or buy? No. Right. Okay, well, we're besieging out here. I don't know that, I don't think we have anywhere near enough to assault the fortress. I want to take this territory back here. But that has allowed us to so I don't hold it, let's see, diplomacy. Macedonian War is Antigon. Okay, so we are at war with Macedonia, I guess. Yeah, so that fleet is at war with us. The one that just escaped, probably. We're all green here, so yeah, let's just... I'm going to come back here, but if we meet up with them at sea, fine. Right. Well, now, well, I don't know if that's because of the plus, but we are definitely increasing our income here. Produces wool, can already be imported from other areas, fine, so we don't, that isn't a priority. Needs salt, can be imported. And that's probably the one we're going to do because it won't take up any infrastructure and give us some more, or any slots, but give us some more money. Okay, so we have a palace or city walls out here helping protect us from the rest of Cyrenaians. Salt mine, okay. This is, but costs us money, and I don't really want to. Well, cult site, basically religious center. Yeah, we'll go with the salt mines. Just so romantic, sending them to the salt mines as punishment. You gotta have some salt mines to be able to send people to them. And prior to Alexander's little, I don't know, conquest of much of the East, Greece and Eastern known world. Okay, well, see here now. Here we have a little bit of a problem. Well, I was going to say the main was sort of the Persian language, and the Persian culture was sort of the connecting culture, and still will have great influence for a long time. Now, what we can do here is we can upgrade. I think this is would be considered an upgrade without using up a building slot, because we already have this harbor where this is a major harbor. Resist siege, building cost, slot usage, and increase money. Our income here, well, let's go with that. Keep Alexandria here, a major port. Hopefully that siege is going relatively well. Just checking. Oh, okay, we have gone, yes. Right, okay, they're going to come to there. Next turn, they're sitting on besieging there. And these guys may sweep the ocean with them if they don't already flee before we get there. Okay, so, what are we fighting here? The Rapinatore army? Okay, well. Combat power, we're combat power 101, they're combat power 20, so that really isn't worthy of much of a thing. If we're one out on the sides, I would have probably rather had these guys on the sides, I guess, I don't know. But we'll see how this goes. They're slightly better than us, they're slightly better than us. The skirmishers. Skirmishers go down. Now this of course comes to some degree from splitting these out. We're better there, their skirmishers maybe a little bit better, but we come in and hit them on the flank. That's sort of what dealing with the flank is. Having the greater expense. Battle. I don't quite honestly know who those people are. Okay, we're still a stable monarchy, but we are down one here. But we had been getting better, but we've proved up here or they've just fallen. I don't know which. Okay, new merchants and patricians spend money to acquire money here. Okay. No, we don't save for later. Okay, we've got Galilee here. Good. And health of the ruler 72 is degraded to very bad. Ptolemaic. And I believe this is still supposed to be Ptolemy the First Soter or Survivor in English. So he was one of the companions of Alexander, a major general under Alexander, and I personally believe his half-brother, but that's a belief, not a established fact. Okay, well, we did lose one unit, so I'm going to Okay, we're in pretty good shape. We're going to come here and besiege that. Hopefully our Nabatean friends will keep everybody else sort of in line. Okay, out here. Got plenty of slots. Got a reasonable amount of food, but we have lots of people involved in food production, so we might want to change that. Yeah, let's do that. We'll increase the food by doing this, and we'll leave it that way for. Okay, here. Decent food. But a farm could help for sure. Yeah, we don't really have the extra money to afford some of that. Salt marsh. Salt house. Or deposit, right. Okay, let's put that there. This is still concerning me. The draining of the treasury. Some of these buildings are coming that should get us a better income. Let's see, from the manual, however, in addition to a number of factions, there are generic called world nations. These include various types of ethnic rebels, slaves, tribes, and unconquered regions, and Rapinacore, basically pirates or brigands. Okay, these arise results of a revolt. I gotta get a grab. I'm gonna go grab a Coke, guys, and be right back after reading this. In a region not owned by any named nation. Okay, so there, and there definitely was a. I don't know, a tradition wouldn't be the right term. There definitely was a condition in which those types of units, armies, groups, mass migrations of people, and probably one of the famous ones, probably the most famous ones today, is Spartacus's revolt in Rome. And you have to think of a lot of these armies, shall we say, like Spartacus and others, to actually be sort of a people's situation, in that although they very well may have a trained and drilled army, they were bringing basically family and wives, children, and other non-combatants fit enough to travel with them. And we can see similar tribe situations for various reasons being pushed into Roman territory, whether it's the Republic or later Empire. So yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense there. Joe, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab a Coke and I'll be right back. I just need to drink it while talking so much. Good. Sort of hoping our Nabatean friends would take this to sort of establish their territory a little more strongly there. From the Antigonids, nice sort of allied state. Well, no, that's another nation. Okay. Nubia has declared a war on us. All right, down here, not what I want to see. The Nabateans are come on our side. Okay, so the Judeans came into here. Lovely. Many regional decisions suppressed and rest. Antigone, will you join? Your reputation is too much. Ptolemaic, we will. Okay, and ending. Okay, so they're allying with the Nubians against us. Well, bolster colony. Okay, I'm missing. We do have city walls, which will help. Depends on how strong the enemy is coming after us for there. But this may force a shift. Cotton. Wax shop. I think we'll go with food. But that's providing. Not quite sure how cotton does food a bit, but whatever. Okay, we have plenty of slots available. A lot of manpower to work on that. Okay, so trading tents will get us, well, that would, okay, gambling, but more decadence we could use. We don't need more decadence. Dates are there, so we would get trading from that. Okay, we'll go with that. Public Works. Usurer, money launderer. Well, it requires 7 population, right? Yes. Commerce, bonus, loyalty, penalty. Don't like that. Let's go with that. Let's lower this. Let's increase our building. Well, we could use some guard towers. Just looking here to see if there's, yeah, with Nabateans. Now they're way down here, I know. Or Nubians. Why did I say Nabateans? Because they both start with N. That's why I said it. Right. Okay. Well, increase food, increase money. Yeah, we have the slots. We're going to go for that. Right. Well, with a revolt down there, with actual positive income here, let's see about getting some more units being formed up. Okay. Cost, upkeep 16. Yeah, we're going to do it. Phalanx. They're just such good units. We're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to go with these guys. Okay, so we're going to bring in 2 additional units. They've been wrecked by war. I think we will continue our siege here. Wealthy citizen, please buy our fair rule in Protherates. Donated some money to speed up the current building construction, +6 added. Very good. Received the new regional decision, suppress unrest. Okay, we need units there for that, which makes sense. Yes, I figured this was going to come. They're coming with 5. We have 4 units. Here is our local garrison defending the city. We will see how they do. Yeah, they came on the flank, but weren't strong enough. I want stronger. So we did them down hard. Yeah, Conga. Invading our territory like that. Trying to besiege our town, or storm our town. Okay, so no pluses or minus. We're now an old monarchy. Yeah. Okay, so Ptolemaic Soter has died. Hieronymus is our new leader. How, why, I don't know. Both very good. Bad administrator. Diplomat. There's a knack for diplomacy. Okay. The Great Lighthouse. We should show the world How the magnificence of our city in Egypt. We will build a majestic tower to be a beacon. Okay. And that was, the Pharos was built under save for later. Signs of decrepitude and inefficiency because we now have a bad leader. Population decreased. Judea is raiding again. Yes, we already know new ruler. Okay, they're still resisting. The casualties on the defenders. Right. They're going to come to there. These guys are going to come to there because I want to concentrate my force. I don't want my force all spread out. No, that's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click the army itself. Here we are. Okay, well, it'll take 2 turns to get to there. Having more roads will mean more movement, but also more money would be better. And neither of them take up a building slot. Right. An amphora fabrica, basically an amphora maker. Amphora were the, I don't know, shipping container, that's sort of the wrong, but they were shipping containers. They were sort of the, yeah, sort of shipping. Now, not quite sure why they don't have a flat bottom, but maybe it was just a practical thing because a lot of times they were going to be moved on boats. And I've often wondered whether on a boat or in like a warehouse, did they just have sand, loose sand that they sort of stuck the points down into and then sort of leaned against each other kind of thing? There's a whole mountain I've seen, it's still there to this day. I don't know, like 5-10 stories tall. I'm not quite sure. In the, part of greater modern Rome, there's a whole mountain of just broken amphora that are just still there to this day that just have piled up. But that would be 15 turns. Or we can get water, which will improve our health. Not use a slot, or we could do a regional roads. Palisade, which will defend us in 1 turn. Now that we're attracted because of the war. Bank, money. Well, we have the slot, so I'm going to go with the Palisade just to sort of deal with the potential problems of losing a region. Seven out of 9. Okay, we can afford the slot there. Going to be more costly overall than not just increasing the amounts. Okay, well, yeah, another port. I don't see why we wouldn't want to do this. 2 turns. Get us a port along the coast here. A charcoal pile. Blacksmith, metal, money. So now we're bringing the army back north instead of down there, but we're going to turn it around once we combine a few units. Okay, so infrastructure, equipment production produces ivory. Missing bonus from money, from lack of tin, so yeah, we're gonna go shepherds. I like food for the people. Yeah, most of these are just too underpopulated. So how would the world have been different had Alexander the Great not moved east? Okay, well, they're attacking with a considerably larger force. I don't think it's worthy of... Oh, city... Yeah, city sieges cannot be exported. Okay, well, we're probably going to lose this. Even though that's sort of a stalemate, they're coming on our flank and they're going to hit us pretty hard. That's going to come down. And that's a stalemate again, flank attack there. And they're gonna, yeah. And they're not able to flee out of the city. Well, those walls did protect us for a turn. Great height. We're going to save this for later. Yeah, we know about that. Yeah, well, I'm not feeling a lot of danger from the sea right at the moment. Okay, while besieging Tyrus, managing casualties on the defenders. Oh, the Antigonids have shown up with an army here. They're going to go out there, though. Here, we're going to merge with them. Let's see, like this would be, well, keep money. Oh no, here. See, that would be fairly expensive. We've got the equipment. Okay, for coolness factors, we got to get one of these. Yeah, we're just going to put on a bigger increase right now. There we are. Yep, more food would be good, though it'll take a long time. We'll do that just because of the time frame. New population up here. Citizen, okay, good. Nice. Probably gonna lose that or something. We're gonna see how that little battle goes. Okay, so we have 6. We have military power or combat power 45. They have 2 with 16. We're just going to do a view battle here. Yeah. No effective losses. Do we even want to feel the pain of it? Throw your weapons. Get slaughtered. You should more balance culture and decadence because their ratio determines whether, yes, I should. I've been focusing on money. It's older and older and no pure painting the map. Okay, you're very true. The desert region is not very profitable in manpower. Yes, you're absolutely right about that as well, Beam Slam. No, you're right about the culture versus I've just been focusing a lot on the money, as you've probably been noticing. Well, let's merge these, bring these guys down here. Okay. We have one more slot, so I do not want to fill this slot up right now. You know, that would be nice, but I don't really think increase culture, that would be nice, but just time and location. So we're going to do a shuffle. With all of our spending and now cost of maintaining our units. So, you know, I may be making a mistake. I am looking here at the money situation and maybe over focusing, like I say. Four turns, market. 5 turns. Leather, okay, we'll do that. Population in Egyptus has decreased. I do like roads, or their equivalent. Okay, man, it did not manage to inflict. We had a battle. After weeks of trouble. Okay, where did we have over here? Okay. Okay, they've taken there. Yes. Yes, we saw the disease population decrease because of the disease. And we have our building there. We have 4 slots currently. I've definitely fortified these because it is an outpost. City walls. Okay, here I guess we can go with this. This will increase our money just a bit. Missing the bonuses, but from Papyrus. But the street parlor will help. with culture, a little bit of money. So we'll get that building way out there. Don't know if I should storm either one of these or if I should have combined. Let's assault there. We could free up our army. We would like that. Let's do that. That'll come and join up here. Give us a decent size force to hopefully deal with our attackers there. Okay, yes, we will. And so this is going to come down to as much quality as quantity, I think. So we have some range, they did too. These were a little better than ours, and much better than ours. Not so great. Much better than ours. Yeah, we did not do well here. We did not do well here. I messed up. Okay, and we can also view this bit of pain. My reputation as an infallible general just died here. You did think I was a wonderful, infallible general, didn't you? Okay, war has taken its toll, and the Antigonians are proposing peace. Relinquish objective. Relinquish objective the Delta, which I'm guessing here. I'm going to reject a treaty because I guess it's. Would it give me the territory I've currently captured over here, or wouldn't it? Does anybody know? You know what I'm going to do here? New save. Peace treaty. Well, the battles are often easier to win when export. Yes, I would agree there. They can be, but you can't export a city assault. Let's see what happens when we accept this. Okay, so it did give us this territory here. Didn't it? Yes. No? Oh, well, maybe they have to go back and... Infer? I don't know. We'll see about that now. Here, we'll continue with this. Okay, we're going to merge these two. Let's use offensive rating. There we go. Now we have a general. Combat power. Okay, they got a combat power of 44 where we have a combat power of 38. So they are a little better. We're going to have to think about that. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Are we going to try to defend or attack? Okay, culture 17 from getting a family. A unique and uncommon replacement of the worship place for the Hellenic nations. People will commune together to celebrate their ancient beliefs. Will be removed automatically when the region reaches 16 population. Uses no building slots. Well, we don't have many extra building slots, and that would help with our culture. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh yes. Oh no, I really do like the export to Field of Glories. Field of Glory 2. Yeah. Both metal and money are useful. Okay, this would increase culture a lot as well. Well, this is slightly more money, but food and money, hemp field. I think though we're going to go with our culture situation, of course. We can sort of combine goals. Go. It's still basically in revolt. We'll see how this peace treaty goes. Yes, we lost down here. Solidly defeated. Decision to disperse slaves. Yeah, I know. Bigger navy would be nice. Nabateans are helping us out on that siege. Good. We need it. Okay, some archers, some hoplites, some phalanx, citizen hoplites. But that's more with our garrison here. Okay, well, we're going to here locally. $63 equipment. Okay. Don't have any more. Oh, well, they're going to... Okay. There we go. We're going to build up an army to defeat these guys and hopefully roll back into Nubia. You had developed infantry units with besieger traits. I couldn't see 2 turns ago. So there was decadency also. I'm sorry. So, all right, no problem, Joanne. I'm trying to keep up with this too. Let's see how. Yeah, go away, our Navy. I know things aren't good. We have a bad leader. Don't know whether that's me and or our named king. We're just going to keep hanging out here. We got some support. If they want to come out and fight us, we'll see how that goes. Okay, well. Since they attacked us, we have more power than they do. I'm tempted to. No, we're just going to do this. We'll see how this goes. One phase is exhausted. Stalemate. Come in on the flanks. Take them down. Come in on the flanks. Take them down. Well, it does turn the tables a bit. Quite a bit exact, or actually. Right, okay, well, we're still an old monarchy, but we did get a plus here, so that's nice up on the ranking. Okay, this is view now. We signed a peace treaty over here. No, we're going back to the save. We're going back to the save. Peace treaty. Load. I wanted to see if it only let us keep the one province. The ones that were just occupied, we didn't keep. So I'm going to say no to that. Both field commanders died. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying that close attention. Okay, so no to the treaty. We've lost. Yes, we know about that. Yes, Paul Marine raiding us. Judea is raiding us. The regional decision disperse slaves. Yes, okay, well. Merge with these guys. We're going to, similarly, like we did last time, the citizen hoplite. Nubian archers will use them against themselves. There we go. Build army like last time. Yep, that's the one we want to do. That's also the one we want to do. Okay. We did make the mistake of that. Well, let's make the mistake again. Do that, and we're going to assault. You know, if you can't learn from history, you're going to keep repeating it. Wait, I'm repeating it. Anything out here we need to decide? No, it doesn't really look like it. Getting a lot of ports along our coasts, which are good. Building up that army. Okay. I think that's more or less what we did last time, except for no peace treaty. Okay. Our combat power. The biggest thing is we're going to be the narrow battlefield here, but quality I think will run out hopefully. They're saying quality is supposed to win out. Oh, I made the same mistake again, didn't I? Okay, yeah, we'll let the handle it. Oh, I forgot to put a field commander here, I guess, didn't I? Yeah, oh well. Our soldiers are starving. Okay, from lack of supply. Up here, right? Okay. Well, guys, you march over to there. We're giving up our siege of Cyprus, which is not happy. Now here we will get him in, and we're going to march to here. Yeah, figs, honey. Without large expense. I'm going to shuffle. I'm not overly thrilled by any of those options. Okay, we are full up here. I don't like that. Yeah, because of the battle, our population, that's why we're full up. We don't have Serious plague. Oh, good. We're going to have a serious plague. Is it a corona plague? Okay. I have mismanaged 2 sieges. Okay, well. Oh, did I still have it on assault? Oh, God. I thought it would only assault that one turn. I didn't think I had to take the damn thing off. We have an autosave to go back to. Yes, we know our soldiers are our fleet is starving, whatever. Let's load this. The pain is real. Okay, this is before, okay, went back before that. Okay, you know, we're not going to assault, we're going to let's move our fleet here. Let's move these guys to here. We're going to be better. Be your best self. Save an empire, right? They can save an empire, yes. Yes. Well, that's mostly my fault of doing things badly. Okay, it's saved at the end of this turn. Alright, okay. So we've already made all these good decisions. Didn't do the bad decision. Okay. Yeah. They took them down because they were really weak, but we took them out. We hit them in the flank, but their horses being hit by infantry, so they didn't automatically go down. I think they're slightly better off this time than last time. See, even gamer, okay, so lack of supplies, yes. Even gamer can learn from his mistakes, given enough time. Enough experience. Okay, with this shuffle here, so public baths. Palisade, okay, yeah, we'll go with that. We have enough. Plague, yes. Bad. More public health would be nice, I'm sure. So if you don't have field glory, then all the battles shown. Yes. Yes, as Joam just said. Yes. I didn't know. I've not tried this in multiplayer. I didn't know multiplayer didn't do that. But yes, if you have, and just because not everybody's been watching the whole stream, I know.